toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll test the right side.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
This is obviously a quarterback that has had a lot of success here in recent weeks, and you wonder maybe if he's feeling himself just a little bit too much, a little bit too eager here on the opening drive, taking a shot deep. Field he probably shouldn't have, and the defense made him pay for it with the INT.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody.
Brings it in down the left side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Taylor. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Now from inside the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's fired. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Syracuse will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so easy.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. To the air, it's Houck. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Power football with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. But man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on 4th. Has to get there to move the sticks. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
Syracuse, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah,
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Orange will have to punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Scanning the field, it's Hout. Looking to the big tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Give to the running back. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. He wants to take the top off. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They're going to run it to the right. Picks up the first down, still moving. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's fired. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
At the 47. Result of the play is a touchdown.
Back to pass, it's Houck. Got his man on the outside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the marker, it's Taylor. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds a man on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll try to pop the draw. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 3rd down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And on 1st down, they're running out the field goal unit. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Rides to back and leaves it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Pulls it in. It's Nicholson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's knocked down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Hout. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Nicholson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Irish! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They're going to open this drive with a pass. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of mid. Breaks into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to throw, it's Hout. Unloads to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he'll just take it. Drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete to the right. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your... Pulls it in down the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hout. Got the back over the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, the first meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in 1894, but they've only awarded the actual Cy Hawk Trophy since 1977. Here's how today's game went down. Iowa stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Iowa City. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that. Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Blasted as he lets it go. Caught. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Carney. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. The Orange will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Fires to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. That's caught. It's Taylor. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Syracuse.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Carney. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's fired. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking downfield on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Parrish. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's a
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
60.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw. It's Carney. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock